Hello, Brayden here. You have landed on my channel or one of my videos. On our channel, we talk about topics of the day, including policy, housing, mental health, and just so much more. We sometimes dive into things more on the friendly, casual side, play games, celebrate things together, and sometimes we go deep into a topic area that we'd like to see improvement in. If that sounds interesting to you, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Our current goal is 100 followers and subscribers. Now that I've introduced myself, Brayden, and the channel, off to the clip. Coming into this year, and by we I mean I've been thinking about ways to continue having a positive impact, ways to show up. What are we learning from election cycles? And part of when I was thinking about running myself, and it was around when I was thinking of what did I want to do for a launch event? It came back into my head and my consciousness of before I go and launch and announce, and I know I've technically announced and been going through some of the steps, but before I really go out there and start doing stuff more regularly and publicly, is giving tribute and time to the leaders and the experiences and the history of this area that I have experienced and been a part of, but also going further back. And so I think starting with history makes the most sense. We're going to go overall zoom out history. We're going to then spend 25 minutes on that and see, because we can go way back. We could talk about what were dinosaurs doing back in the day. That would be cool to get to. But let's try to limit myself to 25 minutes. We're gonna go down that history, get a better sense, and then spend some time on the more recent history too. We'll build that out with its own blocks of time. We're gonna spend time on activist school board history, to get a better sense of what has been going on the past 20 and change years. And then we're going to do some personal appreciation, and I had thought to put together this form for this event, but I didn't get too many times to share it. And it's going to become a reoccurring form for sending in appreciation to be read on future streams. But right now, if we get people tuning in, we'll share out that link and put something together for leaders who have positively impacted my life as some type of appreciation. That is my goal for the end wrap up. We'll send out some love. We'll see if make sure I got all the topics I took, that I wrote, that I wanted to cover, and then we'll send people into the Memorial Day weekends. If you're watching this later, that love is energy still there. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope that this appreciation catches your day, makes you smile or you connect with it. Leave a positive comment of appreciation in one of the shares and be awesome. So let's get set up. I am up for some music to go into this history section. So let's check in to here. These are the segments. History of Douglas County region. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Um, 25-ish minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. So we have a schedule. I'm going to put it up in the notice board. I wonder if I can update the description. I'm still figuring out Facebook streaming. I mean, it's where I have currently the most potential audience. So like friends, I have like 500 something Facebook friends. Though the algorithm probably is slow on prioritizing whatever I'm doing as like a personal page. I should share this to my other managed pages. Like my campaign one probably could share this, and but yeah, still learning. I could stream on other platforms where maybe there's easier or different tools, but I don't have the same runway of audience, and it's about sending out that appreciation and love, and I think creating in those realms is, if you make it fun, if you leave the perfection and what it could and should be off your shoulders, is a space to reflect, connect, and be building community, and hopefully this brightens someone's day, so positive impact. We'll throw music back on. Pop. I'm down for pop. Turn on the lights. I want to be able to hear some of that jam. Cool. So, paint format, I want to highlight it. That's where we are. Two jobs just to make the ends meet, and I keep here. Reverie really got a hold on me, so I'm sleepwalking to my own heartbeat. Try living with the stars in your eyes. So we gotta start with a sense of the United States' history and its expansion to Colorado. To look at our area of the Denver metro area that is the Highlands Ranch suburb, and becoming like, well, not on paper a city, but the area of which 3 commissioners oversee. And we're up against the Rocky Mountains on the eastern slope side, and is a beautiful area with connections to nearby reservoirs, water, and what was its story over the history of the U.S. and before. And so with our timer clock going of potentially wanting to cover this in 25 minutes and get back to what was going on in Colorado, potentially back in the Jurassic period, let's start a timeline. We're going to use this as a template, and 2022, this is us right now. It is May 2022. This is us currently. Go like 1000 AD, what was going on. So the zoomed out Dougco area timeline. I think this is important to ground us into that this land was not originally ours. We came here and then claimed it, and then other people who lived here, we told them they couldn't live here anymore using violence. Timeline wise, what is that, 1840s? 1840s question mark? When was Colorado Western or Colorado expansion of U.S. history? I think a lot of us know that like minerals and mining and the fact that we were just trying to manifest like this whole body of land from coast to coast. It became a hub in the middle. It had rich and lush resources, but the human history of Colorado extends back more than 14,000 years. So we're gonna get, where does U.S. show up? Let's get that on the timeline. 626. Pikes Peak Gold Rush, territory of Colorado. U.S. Colorado U.S. territory established. I'm going to put U.S. territory in air quotes. And 1860. We're going to go, what was it? 1660 is first Spanish exploration. Okay, 1787, first Spanish settlement near Pueblo. And then we're gonna go like 12,000 BC, and it's first native human records in Americas / Colorado. Gotta leave room for the dinosaurs. Won't be to scale. Let's look at this Pikes Peak. What is the gold rush? When that hit? 1850? He put his pan in a stream of water, and it was so early that no one like it was like so available that it just was in our streams. That is awesome. So 1850s gold rush, 1850s. 1850s. I don't want to. Yes. Gold rush. Okay. We're about a third of our time in, and we're getting the big elements of history onto our timeline. And I feel like 2020 should be here. I want one of these lines. Trump versus Trump second. Okay, I'm just gonna put big election year. Election year followed by, or with COVID, with, well, big election year in a quarantine / pandemic. Like generations have not seen. Where are you gonna put that? And we're gonna put a note about 2021. I don't want to make it smaller. Let's go like this. 2021 school board election on masking and made up race and made up race issues and unmasking and classes that did not exist. We're gonna move this way. Let's do the always making sure to so we are just chilling like a villain. I don't know if events are the way to handle live streams. I think that's how Brother Jeff does it. It could be just Friday, it could be Facebook algorithms. Okay, let's go Facebook and see. At least if it's still, it's on my page, right? I shared, yeah. Okay, yep, we're chilling. And music levels. Probably low. How's we'll go with that. Okay, so and then 2020 big election year. This needs to go this way a little bit. This one's gonna be Colorado becomes state. State. And then we're gonna do one that is first Jugco public school opens. I think it's public high school opens. I think it's Mountain Vista. I could be wrong. And that's later in time. Let's look. We had a war. Okay, so we need to have this in our 1860s. This is 1980? Question mark? And I'm not sure too much. I think Colorado chills. Well, let's do. When does Colorado become a state? Statehood 1875. Okay, 1876. I'm gonna try to make that and I don't really need this section. I'll put this in here. I am ADHD if you could not tell. So while working on something, my brain will be like, but what about this other thing that you're also managing right now, which is real. I am hosting a stream and I don't have like a team, so I am multitasking. And hopefully then we can make a little bit more room. I kind of lose real estate because of my little thing. I can turn that stream overlay off. Okay, we'll do that for now. I didn't love that orange anyways. I was like, but that is neither here nor there. I almost thought to push Control Z to flip these back. I don't think that would have worked. Okay. Okay, so we're closing in on our 20-minute mark of this 25-minute look at the Dougco area timeline. I want school board stuff in there. I want dinosaurs in there. I want the atrocities we did in here. So 76, we became a state. The gold rush. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. And then we're going to I know, we're running out of space. 1866. Colorado war against native tribes, including Sand Creek massacre of mostly civilians. Yeah, we're gonna move this gold rush up. 1863 to 65. But you know, gold rush. Eek. Fun. We're running out of our planned allotment of time. Okay, we want school board stuff. Outside DC money comes to Dougco school board elections, public money to private schools. 2010 through 17. By similar DC money and interests. Similar DC money and interests. Not much happens, you know, at the state level. And then dinosaurs. Not that it's that important, but counties, statewide stuff. We got like Olympics. I don't think that should meet that. This is the human history extends back more than 14,000 years. Native American people. Colorado in Jurassic period. What kind of dinosaurs do we have? Right? It's like not the most important question, but the Colorado used to be underwater 100 million years ago. So, 92 million years. Okay. What about, yeah, paleontology? What is the... I want like a really old year. Cretaceous period. Let's see. Light Triassic oscillation. So we got some Allosaurus, we got some dinosaurs. This is seawater returned to Colorado during the ensuing Triassic period. So before that, sauropod. Okay, that looks like a dinosaur. And a theropod. That looks like a dinosaur too. Late Jurassic. I didn't ask you a question, phone. Love you though. 0.8 million years ago. Kinda. Where are these math? Darling, show me the way to love you. Show me the way. Vertical axe scale millions of years ago. And I'm trying to find late Jurassic, which is Tithonian, Oxfordian. So 150 million years ago, right? Or negative 150. Yeah, so it's 150 years ago. Alright, cool. PG mass extinction. Okay. Show me the way to love you. The stones in my shoes are aching for you. The holes in my jeans are aching for you. The knots in my head are aching. 150. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dinosaurs roamed. existed, but then like it goes back underwater. So, what was that? We're just gonna do dinosaurs.
Show me the way to love you. The stones in my shoes are aching for you. The stones in my shoes are aching for you. The stones in my shoes are aching for you. The stones in my shoes are aching.
And then my last thing, we will. Overtook by sea until over millions of years, tectonic plates create rocky mountains and oceans move. That's like 90 million BC. One L. Millions of years, tectonic plates create rocky mountains and oceans and move. Okay, cool. We have the zoomed out Dugco area timeline. We got the history of this period, of this area. Without too many specifics, I think the area specifics, just wrapping up this section, I think the most interesting part is of early human history is this period till when Europeans showed up. This should be kind of like way over here too. And then the people that were moved to Oklahoma or killed. I don't know. Colorado, I think, is just slowly but surely growing and doing its thing during these 100 years. I'm sure there's stuff that happened there that people of the time were super jazzed about or part of. I think they're mostly in alignment with probably our nation's history of world wars, contributing, dealing with similar aspects of women's suffrage or race and discrimination. I don't have on here Civil War, late 1700s, U.S. Civil War. No, well, I guess there's a two wars. There is Civil War, 1861, and then there was our War for Independence. But 1861. To 61 to 65. I'm not gonna put. I mean, I assume aspects of Colorado, but it was like mostly a territory. I'm guessing. I guess there was like. We'll put it on there. 1861 Civil War. We'll make it small in comparison to Colorado's and this other stuff. $265. And then okay. Which technically this line, these lines need to switch. While in a civil war, Colorado decided to have a war with, well, maybe, I don't know who started this one, but I mean, we were doing our own killing, weren't we? Gold Rush, we'll put that there. Okay. That is our first segment. We are of the stream. I will add an upload list later, but we